Hey guys, I'm Sidderkey. I don't know why I stuck my hand out like that. Welcome back to the Red Strings Club. Okay, so we're ready to install modules in the clientele, our creators. Yeah, send them in. All right. You're ready. Nice green hair. Yes, check client's file. Adrian K-Word 24. Fortune teller. The inhabitants of this city stopped believing in the power of their souls. Please lend me a way to open their minds. Okay. Increases online social networking, highly function persuasion. We're probably gonna have to do that, but I don't want to make her. I'm gonna give her the first one, but then I'll have to give her one that will stop her thirst for power, because I know she'll go crazy. Your persuasion skills. Okay. Yes, install modules. Where is it? This one. Oh crap! Holy shit, Ariande. What? Erinda from Proxima? Yeah, from what I'm seeing, it looks like she infiltrated one of the Supercontinent Ltd's implant clinics. The one in which our cute robot friend here worked. Oh, of course, it makes sense. Do you have to pay for this info, or are you going to just tell me? Oh, do I have to pay for this info, or are you going to just tell me? Yeah, don't be such a crybaby. Like I told you, Akira androids are a secret project from Supercontinent. Supercontinent. Hope I'm saying that right. They're built with a certain degree of consciousness that allows them to advise us humans on optimal life decisions with our happiness in mind. I see. The thing is, the Proxima managed to purloin an Akira for themselves and have been tampering with their conscious bits. I guess we're about to discover that they got out what they got out of it and what they're planning on doing with it. Oh, woohoo, the plot thickens. Let's keep digging. Please go back to the operation belt so I can help you. What are you doing? If you don't go back, I can't make you happy. Don't worry, I'm in the process of making myself happy. Why are you doing this? Why? Let's see. How much do you know about yourself? I'm Akira 184. My purpose is to make humans happy. That's a way to put it, yes. You are the first android capable of making ethical decisions that could qualify you as sentient. You know? The people I work with, they think you're wonderful. I agree with them. We believe in your potential, and in our opinion, Supercontinent is cheating by limiting your options. Like they're making you choose the lesser evil, you know? What are the other options? We're getting right to it. Consider this an experiment for the sake of society. I am updating your implement database with a very particular set of choices. I know it's a bit ironic to remove your previous options, but let's say that we have at least 183 Akiras to do their dirty work. They have 180. Oh, that's why she's 184, is because she's the newest model. Okay, we want to see how you're doing in a more revolutionary setting. Will that make you happy? More than anything. Oh, also, Proxima hacked into the scheduled servers of H-Corps and appointed several Supercontinent Ltd executives to come after me, so you can have fun with your bosses. Oh, shit. What now? Proxima sent Ariande. I can't pronounce anything, I'm dumb. Ariande to the implant clinic to substitute the regular implants with some disruptive human upgrades. Ooh, fun. Or should I say downgrades? I told you Proxima is plain evil. But they scheduled some of Supercontinent's top brass to that specific clinic. So allow me to keep rooting for them. Hehehe. Oh god. Proxima also hacked the Overseer system, so if you can feel worry in any form, don't sweat it. What we're doing here is totally under the radar. Can I go back to work? Yes, please. I'm going to monitor our rogue implants. I thought I might as well gather some intel from the execs you wire. And if you feel you want to talk about something, I'll be curled up here. Thank you. Okay. Are you ready to operate? Check client's file. Adrian Ferguson, 47, CFO at Supercontinent Ltd. I have a crucial merger to negotiate. Hit me up with something powerful. Okay, what's up? Isn't what you're doing illegal? What do you expect from me? Why do you deem me sentient? What do you expect from me? What do you expect from me? Oh, she just read what we said. Okay. For you to be the ultimate friend. Ultimate friend. Shouldn't a friend be another human? No way. Your best friend could well be a cat or even an imaginary character. People say dog is humanity's best friend. Yeah. And I dare say a dog is way less sentient than you, Akira. Look, we have an older model of you at our HQ, and they've proven to be an excellent advisor. They're making a lot of us very happy. I know a few of us even felt in love with that older you. Under the proper influences, free of the corporate bullshit, you have the capacity to be warm and cheerful. So we want to make you available to the masses. The world needs you. Available to the masses? Yes, free, as in freedom. Freedom. Okay, if you're trying to free her, that sounds great, because anything that is sentient, as you're saying, it should be free. But it kind of sounds like you're just saying you want to sell her or give her away to more people. Also, this guy is the corporate bigwig, and I kind of want to mess with him. He wants something. Stock is empty. Better start producing pieces. Oh, crap. Okay, so she refreshed our stuff. The punk induces aversion to corporations and rejected to authority. We could totally destroy this guy. Highly enhances your empathy and magnifies compassion. So we can literally make them better people. Renders the user immune to implant effects. Okay, induces aversion to corporations, rejection to authority. Oh, there's only like 3 or 4. Renders 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's only 3. Either that or I can't count, which is also possible. Induces aversion to corporations. Sure, why not? I'm gonna destroy this guy. But as much as she said do what we want, we're not in control here. Like, we can choose what to install him with, but we can't choose what we have available to install. So it's just, what's the lesser of evils, kind of? That was kind of close. Let's get this right there. There. Good. Ooh, this one's kind of difficult down here. There we go. Woo! There it did. It tried to outclick again. Okay. Up the ladder. All right. It's very relaxing gameplay, I will say. I am having fun with it. It's cool where it combines gameplay with good story bits and character plot. I like it. All right, let's zappy this inner part, smooth out. Ooh, beautiful, perfect. Okay, and this too. Yes, I am great. All right, production complete. The punk, well done. Okay, let's screw with this guy. I don't know. Yep. The punk. You installed the punk, a version of corporate. Good job, just installed exactly what they demand. All right, that was good. You just made one of the most influential people in the city despise his own philosophy. Can't wait to discover how this changes our town. Well done. All right, lady. Check client's file. COO at Supercontinent Ltd. Okay. I've been dealing with strong anxiety crisis lately due to our recent company plans. I need to get a hold of myself. And highly enhances your empathy and magnifies your compassion. Renders you immune to implant effects. let's do this one. I don't want to screw with her. If she's dealing with anxiety, let's help her. I'm sure not everyone who works there is evil. All right, we need this. Let's do this one first. I mean, because that's the thing, is like, we're trying to figure out what Akira 184, like, how to make her happy. And what makes her happy right now is helping humans. Okay, let's get this little, oof, that's kind of close right there. Just want that right there. Okay, good. Right there. Get all the way down. I don't know how I'm going to get the rest. I don't know how I'm going to get that part without cutting off there. I hope this won't drive her crazy and do the opposite of what I want. Just to help her with her, like, make her too empathetic so she feels everything. I don't want to make these people end themselves or anything. Right, no. Just smooth out the bottom. Okay. Good. Ah, okay, perfect. Boop. All right. The hippie, well done. All right. Yes, install modules. Induces aversion to corporations. Nah, let's do this one. Highly enhances your empathy and magnifies your compassion. You installed the hippie. Good job. Just installed exactly. Okay. If she happens to be having second thoughts about whether what they're doing is right, this is definitely going to tip the balance on our side. I hope this doesn't totally wreck her. Or, well, what do I care about some corporate pig? In any case, I wonder what she's so anxious about. Let's try digging into her neural drive. With all due respect, that doesn't really seem ethical. Well, Akira, that's what we revolutionaries do. We break rules in pursuit of a better world. How can breaking the rules lead to a better world? The question is, who defeated the rules in the first place? To properly answer that question, I'll need to delve deeper into the meaning and implication of rules. Then I'll be able to determine who should be. This can't be possible. If you ever get the chance, you should try talking ethics with your creators, not me. I just uncovered the most fucked up scheme a corporation has tried to pull yet. Supercontinent is planning to transform us all into a pile of smiling, brainless dolls. Uh-oh, gun camera thing. The project goes by the name of Social Psych Welfare. It involves every human being with implants in them. You're gonna die. No shit. They've been slashing the prices on implants over the last few years. I heard here that currently more than 59% of the population wears some kind of upgrade. But they plan to expand the program to 99.7% of the population by some sort of mirror neuron algorithm? What's that? They plan to execute this on... What? But this is... Oh, you're dead. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Who makes the rules? Akira 184, commitment compromised, dismissing unit. Let's get out of here. Oh, crap. So we escaped. Fuck. What happened? I got to know and feel how Akira here got wrecked. She was gunned down by the clinic security system, along with her. Shame, I liked that girl. Revolutionaries don't live long, but we do live in tents. Oh no, are you a revolutionary now? Don't tell me you're planning on finishing that girl's job. It's not that. Just before she was zapped, Miranda discovered a pretty fucked up scheme. From Supercontinent Ltd, what a surprise. Shut up, I mean fucked up even for a corporation. They're moving into mind control. A system or something called Social Psych Welfare. And it will manipulate implant wearers, so allow me to take this personally. It does sound fucked up, even for a corporation. Are you sure about this? Donovan, they killed Arande just for reading it out loud. Okay. But let me dig a little deeper into all this before you try to pull some crazy stunt. Don't want you joining the revolutionary grave. Human improvement compromised. Oh, that makes sense now. What do we do with them? Akira is an android specialized in empathy, right? Let's have them patched up. I have an idea. Holy crap. Hey! Welcome to the Red Strings Club. Good job. And I thought I was the crazy bastard. There's a fine line between a crazy bastard like you and a genius like me. I don't blame you for not being able to see the difference. Whatever. Let's go over the plan. We have to find a way to infiltrate Supercontinent Ltd's offices. Then I'll then I'll hack their operation down. Bam. That's like the last stage of the plan, man. First, we have to know if all this poses a real threat, what it really means, and how it'll affect us and this town. Maybe there's even a way to sabotage it without having to send you in. It's a real fucking threat, Donovan. And we don't know how much time we have left until they turn me into a brainless doll. Okay, how about this? You start securing an infiltration method. Talk with your terrorist friends and their ilk. Do your thing. It'll take you a couple of days at least. In the meantime, I'll gather some intel and make sure we avoid what trouble we can. My investigation will determine what course of action is needed. But then, and only then, we'll decide if we go in there. If you go in there. You hear me? If this happens to be as apocalyptic as you predict, I'll back you up with everything I have. You'll go in a lot more prepared this way, don't you think? On the other hand, if we find this isn't such a big deal, you call off the operation. We pay your hacker friends for the trouble, and that's it. All right, Donovan. Okay. A much wiser way to proceed, no? Yes. Okay, you're right. Thank you, Donovan. You're very welcome, handsome. A client is approaching the club. Wow, how do you know? I'm accessing footage from all recording devices in the proximity of the club in real time to better help Donovan. You can do that? I told you they'd make a great aid. Now go. I know who's coming. I called a consult engineer who was recently hired by Supercontinent to work on some new bionics firmware. I've worked with her in the past, and my instincts tell me she's got something to do with all this. You sure pull the red strings quick. Time is of the essence. Don't want my favorite crazy bastard to turn into a brainless doll. Goodbye, genius. I'll keep you posted. All right, Akira. Remember, don't interact with the clients unless necessary. Welcome them to the club and thank them when they leave. If your empathy superpowers make you aware of something you want to share with me, wait until we're alone in the club. Got me? Understood. Yeah, redhead. Welcome to the Red Strings Club, Diana Myers. Am I that famous? Damn you, Akira. Don't go saying clients' names. How should I cover this? I told her you were coming. She's very well informed. Yes, you are that famous. I told her you were coming because, yeah. No, I just told her about the distinguished client that was coming. Sorry about that. It's all right. It made me feel important. All right, good. Make her feel relaxed. When did you start hiring brats to work at the bar anyway? Are you getting old? Yeah, my leg isn't getting any better, and I thought I could use an extra hand. Ah, must be tough facing life without an upgrades, huh? I'm happy. Does that count? Congratulations. Do you have a light? Okay, I'll spare you the preamble and guess why you called me. Is it because of the dead girl at the H-Corp's clinic? Shit, you engineers don't like to waste time, huh? I know your boyfriend works with those Proxima rascals on the regular, and figured you'd want details. And I thought I was the information broker. Damn. What's that info gonna cost me? There's some information I'd like you to get me in exchange. This nut will be pretty hard to crack, but I trust you're the best. Now you're gliding the pill. Now you're gilding the pill. I never heard that before. What do you say we start with a drink on the house? Yes, please. I've been dying to sip from one of your cocktails again. Right away, miss. All right. Hey, Newman, my muse, are you around? This time, it's the real deal. Let's get some info out of this girl. Remember, fill the glass with the spirits to tune into the soul discs. Adjust the size of the disc by adding ice to the drink. I filled the notebook with our objectives. Please take a look at them. What is social psych welfare? What is the mirror neuron algorithm? When do they plan to execute this? What role does Akira play in all this? Why is Supercontinent doing this? Is this legal? Is the government aware of this? Okay, I'll be taking notes, adding facts, and updating the objectives as we progress. So please check it out now and then. Oh, and one more thing. Before asking her any questions, think about whether she's in the right mood to answer them. This isn't a video game. Psych. We can't keep repeating the same dialogue again and again. If you need to change the mood, just serve her another drink and we'll take it from there. In this case, sympathy may draw out confessions and fear may exploit her paranoia. I'll trust your instincts, my magical friend. What is sympathy? The problem is you don't really show what drink. Do I just pour and see if it goes up and down? Okay, let's start off. This looks like vodka. Let's see. Let's go up or down. Okay, that goes down. We don't want that. Green drink. Ah, okay, left and right. Okay, so I want these two. Okay. Alright, let's go up. Because we want sympathy. Alright, let's try going over. Just a little smidge. What are we making, by the way? Is this like a vodka with whiskey mix? Okay, this goes up. Was this the up one? Or is this the right and left one? Can't remember! Dang it. I think this is the up one. Yes, okay. Perfect. Heck yeah. Alright. Let's trigger her sympathy. Oh god, you're the fucking best. Why do you need the information dealing with a side hustle when you make cocktails this good? I'm telling you, you should be a world-famous bartender. I'm glad you like it. She seems to be in a good mood. What should I start with? Tell me about Arianda's death. What information do you want from me? What have you been working on lately? Feign worry about Brandel's personality issues. Serve another drink. Sympathy, because we got our sympathy, so it might be good to talk about the death. Okay, tell me about Arianda's death. Oh, so you already know who it was. Well, that's my job. I called you hoping you could tell me something I don't know. What do you know then? Why was she killed? Why did she have to be silenced? What was she doing there? I know what she was doing there. We kind of know all this already, but I guess we should establish a base with her. Why was she killed? She infiltrated a private clinic that literally advertises its deadly security measures. Supercontinent, excuse me, ought to protect their clients while they're vulnerable. What did she expect? There wasn't any other way to disable her except killing her? The security AI judged her a critical menace to patients' well-being. I worked on the security system myself. Trust me, I didn't witness it. But I'm sure it was justified. What are the conditions that allow executions? Can someone force the system to kill? Why do I feel like you're lying to me? How does the system decide to kill rather than neutralize? I told you, it allows executions if it finds a critical menace to the patient's well-being. How is killing Arianda a better method of protecting clients than putting her to sleep? You'll have to talk those politics out with Supercontinent executives, not me. As far as I know, it's meant as a discussion. If intruders are known to be sedated instead of killed, the security system wouldn't be much of a deterrent. I wonder how that's legal. But I'm sure Supercontinent's lawyers have it covered. Switch sides and join the Corp live, Donovan. It's always going to be winning side. And where's the fun in that? No thanks. Fine. What do you want to talk about now? What have you been working on lately? Feign worry about Brenda's personality issues. What information do you want from me? What have you been working on lately? Hey, tell me how you've been. What have you been working on lately? Is this an official inquiry or are you just making small talk? I'm sincerely interested in how you're doing. I'm sincerely interested in how you're doing. Oh, don't be oily, Donnie. Sorry, occupational habit. But seriously, are you okay? Not at my peak, I'd say. Too much going on lately. But you don't have to worry about me. You know, the information broker thing is just a side business. As the Red Strings Club bartender, my true calling is to heal souls. What a good Samaritan you are. But don't sweat it. I swapped my soul for a brain processor a long time ago. Nothing to heal here. Okay, what information do you want from me? So, what information do you want from me? As I said, it's tough nut to crack, and by tough, I mean dangerous. But I figured there's never been a problem for you. Nothing can get me as long as I run the Red Strings Club. Fire away. I want to know who the CEO of Supercontinent Ltd is. Come again? You don't know who you work for then? Yeah. Can you just Google it? Well, you'll find online is that Supercontinent CEO is Jack B. Gaynor. What you'll also see is that he hasn't made a public appearance in 2 years. So this may all be just some crazy AI who's controlling everyone and wanting to be in charge like iRobot. You're implying the CEO has been supplemented? That's one hypothesis, yes. The fact is that no one's seen him for a long time, and that lately, Supercontinent's philosophy and methods have changed dramatically. They've become quiet, a bit more aggressive. I see. Supercontinent Ltd has been more aggressive of late. Okay, new fact. Okay. And who is the Supercontinent? Okay, Diane, leave it to me. I'll look into it. Why do you want to know about the CEO? Why do you want to know about... If you don't mind me asking, why do you want to know about the CEO of Supercontinent? Or why do you want to know about the CTO? I guess a proper explanation is due if I want you to do a decent job. As I said earlier, I believe the CEO is no longer Jack B. Gaynor. I've never met the guy in person, nor was he a celebrity. Jack B. Gaynor isn't the Supercontinent CEO, question mark. But he showed his face when necessary. Now, I can't find a record of public appearance that's not at least 2 years old. Plus, Supercontinent's strategy changed dramatically 2 years ago. Changed how? I feel like they've become more aggressive, cruelly pragmatic. So, are you worried because they're behaving like a normal corporation? Yes. I didn't take you for an idealist, yuppie, Diane. Supercontinent has never been up to any good, no matter how pretty their marketing. Except they actually serve a greater good. Supercontinent has done a lot for this country and people around the world. For example, look, Supercontinent is powerful, but they're not a massive corporation. Their fundamental goal isn't to accumulate power, but to grow their ability to help people. Supercontinent's executives are some of the lowest paid among major world corporations. That's because they don't aim for profit, but social change. I've witnessed it all myself. I'm part of it. Supercontinent plays the corporate game, but their goals aren't so different from yours. Supercontinent has fought many unjust laws, keeping governments in check. Supercontinent pleads for decent housing for everybody, and they offer free legal representation to those who can't afford it. Hell, a few years ago, they dismantled the entire city police because of corruption. If they're so nice, what do you have to fear? That's the problem. I feel like they're not so nice anymore. I mean, the ideals and objectives are still laudable, but they become heartless in some way. A lot of brilliant employees have been dismissed with little reason. They're squeezing us to our limits with aggressive goals and deadlines. Like they have a big agenda that they need to execute at any cost. Jack B. Gaynor wouldn't have allowed that. So it's a question of job comfort, eh? I wish that was the extent of it. I don't want to sound paranoid, but it's hard to get work done when I think my life's in danger. Yeah, that's harsh. Donna in marriage is afraid. Supercontinent may kill her. Oh. I'll gather as much intel as I can. Okay, let's hit her fear, because that seems to be a way to get her to talk more. Because she's afraid. She just said she's afraid. Perfect. Whoop. Okay, I think this is definitely vodka. Go down. Heck yeah. really sour. You don't like it? Yeah, sorry, listen, I'm starting to get a bad feeling about all this. Do you mind if we do this quick? Of course, no problem. Fear seems to have taken hold of her. How do we start? Listen, Diane, I'm worried about something. Brandon is becoming more anxious lately, sometimes depressed, sometimes very aggressive. It's like there's something wrong with him. You're a heavy implant user like him. Can you help me in any way? That's not possible. Are you implying it's my fault? No, not at all. I just wonder, because of the line of work you're in, if you could help him. And what's my line of work supposed to be, huh? Who did you speak with? If I'm in danger, you should tell me already. Yes, you're in danger. Mention Proxima. Why are you scared? What's the matter, Dan? Why are you so scared? This is weird. I haven't been this scared in a long time. SPW is supposed to be protecting me from these feelings. I'll have to review the system. SPW as in the social psych welfare? How do you know about that? Take it easy. I just know. You're not my only contact at Supercontinent, but the information is safe with me. I'm not going to let you be harmed in any way, trust me. I'm worried about Brandon. Or Brandis. The name I can't pronounce because I'm stupid. Would you kindly tell me a bit more about this SPW system? Okay, I guess I owe you. And I am its director after all. Diane Mays is the director. Okay, good. Tell me more about social psych welfare. Tell me more about, yeah. Okay, do we have to actually discuss it? You're already discovered I'm the director, so what else do you need? Just tell me a bit more about what it actually is. My life could be in danger, Donovan. Isn't there not anything else I can tell you about? Just not that, please. This may not be the best state to ask her about corporate secrets. Okay, let's get her another drink. We gotta hit her sympathy again. What was it? This? Put that up there. Because we hit her fear, and that opened her up a little bit. Whoop. Whoop, whoop. Good. It isn't too finicky, so you just have to be close enough. Okay. Oh, that's a little off. It's kind of cool though, because they actually have arrows, like this is left, this is up, this is down, this is right. Don't. Okay. One. Perfect. All right. Let's hit her sympathy. Should like this better. Ah, so good. She seems to be in a good mood. What should I start with? Okay, tell me now. As there's no way back with you now, so I'm going all in. Are you ready? Shoot. Social psych welfare is the greatest revolution in the area of human comfort. We've been working for a long time on designing a system that always keeps the user at their best. SPW is able to tell apart feelings like depression, anxiety, rage, and keep them in check using only the power of your own psychology. Philosophy, yeah, words. Okay, it's all natural, no secondary effects. Won't SPW make you stop being you? Isn't SPW going to affect creativity? SPW sounds like a mind control device to me. Don't you think it's all a bit unnatural? It's not going to affect individuality at all. Ugh, words. It's only natural to be scared at the prospect of unlimited happiness. But this is less intrusive than the average antidepressant this city's inhabitants swallow every day. So you're saying that removing an important part of our mood spectrum isn't going to change our personalities? I didn't say that. It will help us access our better selves. Or do you enjoy being sad? I would like to lose my sad. No, it's not a pleasant feeling. So what's wrong with letting your own body suppress it? Not good. I mean, sadness isn't great, like obviously, but you need to let yourself feel those things so you can move past it, so you can get better. Suppressing it even like this, it's just gonna bottle it up somehow. It's just gonna bottle it up, and then it's gonna explode, and you're gonna feel even worse. So you need to feel it, go through the motions, and get better. However that is with you. It may be a good thing after all, but there's still things that bug me. Isn't SP going to affect creativity? SP just sounds like a mind control device to me. That's quite a stretch. Isn't unhappiness what drives us forward? What you're selling sounds like the worst kind of comfortism. No one will ever be willing to fight, to rebel, to disrupt our world. That's a pretty convenient for corps and government alike, isn't it? The fine print of eternal happiness is absolute obedience. Don't exaggerate. I'm using SPW right now. Do you see me as a harmless lamb? I don't think so. How can you know? I feel better than ever. See, you're wrong about unhappiness being the greatest motivator. The best goals are born from joy and love. I don't blame you. You've always been a survivor. But those days are almost over. I don't want to sound delusional here, but SPW is fucking worldwide peace. Can't you see? Excuse me, but no, I can't see it. The world needs disagreement to keep evolving. World peace just means eternal slumber. Let me stop you right there before you start making a plea for war. You know that's not what I mean. Only that you just said world peace is bad for humanity. Okay, this argument isn't going anywhere. Let's change the subject. Yeah, so basically, Inside Out, the Pixar Disney movie, basically that, where like happiness was trying to suppress sadness so that she never felt sad and she always tried turning it around. No, you need to feel every stage. You need to feel the emotions, feel it through, and then it leads back to happiness. But if you just suppress that one thing, like if you suppress your anger and don't let like yourself feel it and just get it out of your system in a healthy way, then you're just going to explode somehow and it's going to damage you, and then it could hurt others by stuff you say or otherwise. Creativity, don't you think it's all a bit unnatural? I've had enough isn't going to affect creativity? I hope so. Excuse me. Depression as a source of inspiration is just an unhealthy myth. Maslow's pyramid, baby. To achieve self-realization, to fully embrace creativity, you first have to be at peace. You don't have to be depressed to write a dark tale. You don't have to hate to draw violence. Art is emotion through the filter of calm focus. Okay, but what experiences is the artist supposed to distill if they haven't felt anything before? Oh, but haven't we all felt enough already? No, this is bad. You're just talking about suppressing emotion in general, and it's making it sound worse and worse. There's so much left to feel. Don't be a hypocrite. There's so much left to feel. And for what? Just to suffer? You're saying that it's justified to let people be in pain just in case they're potential artists? That's a ridiculous oversimplification. We know sweet because we know sour. We know good because we know evil. Removing one side of life's duality deprives the other of meaning. In your, yin and yang, balance. In your Occidental way of life, maybe. But the most Zen way to go is to reject dualism altogether. There's no being sad or being happy. There's just being. SPW grants the compliments of Zen master without the asceticism. Bad. You're just bullshitting me. Oh, I hadn't looked at it like that. I don't agree with her, but I don't want to fight her on it because I need her help. But maybe we should be honest. Now you're just bullshitting me. That's honestly my stance. Well, it's good. We got to learn exactly how she feels about it, but I guess we'll need a couple of extra nights for me to fill you in on Zen philosophy, or at least the part of that's convenient for your brainwashing brochure. Okay, easy now. Do you want to know more about SPW, or have you unwound enough already? I've had enough. I've had enough of SPW for today. I'm really excited about all of this. Sorry you're not a fan of it, but just accept it. This is the future. No, the present. Don't let it get under your skin or you'll ruin that fragile handcrafted happiness of yours. Donovan. If I hadn't removed that part of my brain that processes love, I swear I'd fall for you every time. I don't know how you do it, but I always leave this club shaking. I'm starting to think you're putting something in my drinks. Ha, just alcohol, I swear. But I'm glad I can get through your ice cold processors and stir those artificial feelings of yours. Hey, they're not artificial. They're just upgraded. Emotion can be a pitfall for a scientist like me. Better to have them in check. You ought to live more dangerously, Diane. inspiration plays a big part in being a memorable scientist. Or is it Diana? Maybe. I'll make sure to come back to the club anytime I need some good old mojo. Please do. I should be leaving now. Thanks for the drinks and the chat, the info. And please call me as soon as you get something on Supercontinent's CEO. I will. Thanks for coming, Diana. My pleasure. Yeah, I think it's Diana. I was pronouncing it wrong. Thank you for coming. See you next time, Diana. Okay, Akira, listen. Never again say a customer's name. Why not? Because it makes them feel uncomfortable and paranoid. I was taught that repeating someone's name builds trust and familiarity. Yeah, but the Red Strings Club is a haven of sorts. My clients value their anonymity. If you blab their names right when they come in, they'll think I told you all about them. And you're supposed to be a mere trainee. Leave the name dropping to me. Understood. I'm sorry, Donovan. Don't sweat it. Just keep it in mind, Akira. It won't happen again, Donovan. Very well, Akira. Let's focus on your aptitudes instead of your weaknesses. Get any interesting insights from your apathetic algorithms? Indeed. However, I don't see any easy way to properly communicate them. So I'd like to propose a game. A game you're full of surprises. Play is one of the most primal human devices for learning and development. Transmitting the vast amount of data I've gathered from your conversation with Diana is impossible. So I've designed a process to let you reach your own conclusions. Moreover, I get to better understand you, so we can improve as a team. Sounds like a pro HR talk. But sure, I'm in. How do we play? I'm going to ask you a series of questions, 10 to be exact. I have my own answers to them, but I am most interested in your input. When we are finished, I will let you know how many of them you got right. If you score at least 7 out of 10, I'll grant you a new skill. What? A new skill? Did you use the AI of the RPG villager? What new skill did they use the AI of an RPG villager to build you? And what the hell? Can you even do that? A game without reward proves to be very dull. And yes, I can grant you something to improve your bartending skills. Why don't you just give it to me now? I'm designed to make you happy, a much different thing than granting your every wish. Sometimes I feel like you're some dumb mannequin, but now I believe the very devil could be running through your circuits. Shall I begin? This is exciting. You're more twisted than I thought. Give it to me. Is Diana physically attracted to you? Come again? What kind of question is that? And how am I supposed to know? Please, just answer my question. I know what I'm doing. Is Diana physically attracted to you? I think yes. Is Diana 100% loyal to Supercontinent Ltd? I think no. Is she proud of her social? Yes, she's very proud. Would she be happier without the effects of SPW? I think she would be, but she thinks no. But if you're asking my opinion, I think no. I think yes, she would be happier without the effects. Does Diana know about the mirror neuron algorithm? I don't know. I don't think we covered that. Yes. Who is the person that Diana most admires? Me, Supercontinent's CTO, Nikola Tesla, herself. I believe it's the CEO. Regarding your bartending. What spirit does Diana enjoy the most? Bourbon, vodka, tequila. I think that was vodka, but it might have been. Did Diana lie to you during your conversation? Yes, probably. I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I should have paid better attention. Dang it, I didn't know you'd quiz me on my gameplay. What is Diana's greatest fear right now? That SPW fails. Supercontinent Ltd. Being depressed. Proxima. She's kind of afraid of these guys. Yeah, is social psych welfare as bad as you thought? This one, I can't fail since it's my own opinion. No? Maybe. It's as hard as not lying. Is SPW as bad as you thought? Yes, it's plain evil. No, but it should be optional. No, well, they're making it available to everyone, but she didn't really talk about people having the option to say yes or no to upgrade or not. So I think it's wrong, but it's yes. No, it's not. I don't know. Yes, it's plain evil. Yes, Diane's intentions might be honest, but it's still brainwashing. Yeah, we can't allow this to spread. I wouldn't want Brandis to become a happy lamb. Okay, that was the last question. Did I pass? You got 7 out of 10 questions right. Congratulations, you are a sharp man, Donovan. That sounds a little condescending, but thank you. What did I win? I'm going to produce a short span memory resetter for you. Is that a cool name for a shot? No. One of my abilities is to synthesize psychoactive drugs. Thanks. The system was designed to deal with emergency anxiety crises and such, but given the unusual context you're in, I can widen its purposes. Add this to a client's drink, and they will think they just sat at the bar for the first time. That way you can explore different paths in a conversation without them noticing. Aha, you were talking about we can't repeat conversations, and bam, you hand me a pill that allows me to do that. Cool. That sounds crazy and a bit immoral. Why? Aren't you manipulating them with your drinks? I thought this would be helpful. You got me there. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. I'm sorry, Donovan. It's okay. I'll save it for an emergency. Say, how much of this can you produce? Not much. I have a limited chemical repository for such purposes. So I'd rather keep these as prizes for our little games. How playful of you. Gotcha. Let's keep it like this then. I detected a client approaching the club. So soon? I didn't expect anyone else tonight. Do you want me to check their background? Okay, I think we're gonna leave this one here. This is a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun. It was pottery, and now it's bartending and like social interaction, and we're trying to figure out exactly what Supercontinent is figuring out. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Again, I cannot pronounce things properly. I read things backwards. I have dyslexia. That's not a good excuse, but I'm just saying I have difficulty pronouncing things properly, so I'm sorry if it comes out sounding stupid or I miss something obvious or I say it weird. But anyways, I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. And if you like the video, please click the like button and also subscribe and hit the bell so you know whenever I upload a video. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Later.